Welcome to Roblest 101, and in today's video I'm going to be addressing these two important questions. How do I start, and where do I start? And when I say start, I mean the starting point of creating the best version of yourself or the best life for yourself, for you and your loved ones actually. And this tends to be a pretty common hindrance to most people, is because we have all these great ideas, these inspirations and motivations, and we get all fired up and ready to go, and then we decide, but I don't know how to start. I don't know where I start. And if we don't understand what's really happening here, then we tend to just kind of fall off the wagon and go back to our routines, go back to a minuscule existence. And if you're watching this video, then you're one of those people who do not want a minuscule existence. So if you've asked yourself these questions, how do I start, or where do I start, then you're in the perfect place. It's going to be with step one. You're going to ask yourself a very simple question. Ask yourself, where do I want to end up? Now, you need to ask yourself this question even before you start jumping into trainings and exercises, and you need to figure out what is your goal. If you don't know where you're going, then you can go in any direction and either way would be fine. Now you must be asking yourself, well, if I don't know how do I start, how am I going to know where I go? Or I'm going to go to, excuse me. And the best way to address this issue on this road is, what are your values? What do you value? So the second thing you're going to do is you're going to ask yourself, you're going to say this to yourself, I value, and you list everything that you value. Time, money, family, faith, adventure, whatever it is for you, write that down. And it's very important that you create this list and make it as long as possible, because once you see in front of you everything you value, you might surprise yourself, one, and two, it'll make it easier when you do start taking this road, because now you're going to realize, oh wait, if I value faith and family, then I'm not going to go over here where I am alone. And so it's going to be easier for you to make that adjustment. Excuse my very poor arrow drawing skills. Hope you guys like the trees there. I thought those are quite spectacular. But yeah, you're going to ask yourself, or you're going to state what I value is, and then you just start listing them all off. As you do that, you'll be able to get a clear picture. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to imagine your life with more of what you value. I'm going to say that again. Imagine your life with more of what you value. Now that's interesting, because here's the key to this, right? Here is the key. Imagine yourself with more of what you value. The key is more, not less. If you imagine yourself with more of what you have, that means you already possess it. You are in possession of that thing, that value, not less or lack or just simply don't have. So make sure you envision the things that you would like to have, the values that you'd like more in your life, and imagine you have more of it. And you need to get as detailed as possible. So the next thing you're going to ask yourself, or here's the next step, the fourth step. You're going to have to be kind to yourself. Now, this is a question because life is very hard and daunting. So you need to be kind to yourself. When? Never. Sometimes. Always. Or only on holidays. What do you think the answer is? Yes, that's right. It is C. The answer is usually always C. Be kind to yourself. When? Always be kind to yourself. You're pursuing a worthwhile life. You're pursuing a worthwhile body, a worthwhile career, a worthwhile version of yourself that your future self is going to thank you for. So be kind to yourself always. Now, as you go throughout this journey, it is indeed a journey. It's going to have its hills, it's going to have its ups, its downs, its turns, its curves. Make sure you're in this for the long haul. Taking small steps, small actions are what's going to pay you the most results. So be kind to yourself, definitely. Enjoy the journey, definitely. And as you go throughout this journey, listen to yourself. Understand this is a process, so be patient with yourself. Well, those 4 steps are going to wrap it up today. Thank you so much and have a great day.